For 5 and 6, we're going to try to write these into point-slope form. They give us a point. Right here is a point, 4, -6, and here's a slope, 3, 5. First thing to remember, I'm going to write this on the bottom, remind us that we need to know what point-slope form even looks like. So it's y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Okay, here's my slope, here's my point, x1, y1. So we need to remember that. You need to have that memorized for your test, for your exam, for geometry, for life. Okay, you need to have this known. Up here we have a 4 and -6. This is our x1. This is your y1. So we need to plug in these three numbers into the correct spots down here. Alright, let's try it. So y minus, what is my y1? It's a -6 equals m, which is my slope, so that's 3/5. And then we have x minus +4. Awesome. So we plugged it in. Now we just need to figure out which one of these works best. Now remember, y minus a -6 is the same as addition. The reason there's two negatives here is we have a negative down here, and then we have a -6 up here, so there's two of them. So we're really going to look for y plus 6 equals 3/5, x minus 4. Looking at your answers, I see that this one and this one seem to be the ones that match. These do not match what we're looking for. What is the difference between A and C? If you look closely, they seem exactly the same except for these parentheses are not in this equation. Parentheses are very important. To get rid of the parentheses, you have to distribute, and this equation did not distribute, so this is incorrect. So C would be your correct answer. Okay? Alright, feel free to watch this part of the video again or anything like that, but please pause it and then try number 6 on your own. And actually try to write it out and then find your answer. Okay? This way you can play the video after you're done pausing it and doing the problem, and you can check your work and see if you did it correctly. Alright, your chance to pause it and work on number 6 is over. I'm going to start working on it right now. So we have x1 is 10, y1 is -9, and your slope is -2. So we're going to do y minus a -9. It's going to equal my slope, which is -2, and we have x minus +10, like so. So we just need to match this to one of our equations down here. Remember, this is subtracting a negative, so this is really the same as addition, right? So we need y plus 9, and then we need x minus 10. So this is not good. This is a subtract 9, so that's not good. This is subtract 9, so that's not good. So really, D is the only one that has a +9 and a -10. So I would go with D. Alright, remember, on the test, you will not always have multiple choice answers for putting something into point slope. So please prepare yourself to actually write this out. Don't just think you can look for an answer and pick out which one's the best. Okay, write it out. That'll help you remember how to do it and what's important, especially with these negatives, because it can be very confusing to see a -9 but to look for a +9 in your answer, or to see a +10 but look for a -10. Alright, if you're still struggling with this or you're still uncertain, please ask a neighbor, ask a friend, or ask Mr. Otten, especially before end of the hour, or at least before the end of the day, before the test tomorrow. Okay?